The OSTP3, the hosts, the producers, the special guests, the callers, the viewers, and Mark do not endorse this program, each other, or any of the things that happen on the show. We highly recommend watching something else.
Uses: temporarily relieves minor aches and pains due to headache, migraine, backache, common cold or flu, arthritis or muscle sprains and strains, toothache, menstrual cramps, temporarily reduces fever. Warnings: stomach bleeding warning. This product may cause stomach bleeding. Symptoms may include feeling faint, vomiting blood, bloody or black stools. The chance of stomach bleeding is higher if you are age 60 or older, have had stomach ulcers or bleeding problems, take a blood thinner or steroid drug, and take with other drugs containing NSAID like ASA, ibuprofen, naproxen, or prescription anti-inflammatory drugs. If you have 3 or more alcoholic drinks every day while using this product. flame. Replace cap firmly for external use only. If rash or irritation occurs, discontinue use. Do not use external heat, such as an electric heating pad. Avoid contact with eyes, mucous membranes, damaged skin. Do not bandage. Do not bandage. Do not bandage. If you experience pain, swelling, or blistering, stop use and get medical help right away. Inserting into ear canal can cause injury. I say it again. Inserting into ear canal can cause injury.
Coming at you from the east of the Rockies, from the west of the Rockies, from the north of the Rockies, and from the south of the Rockies, straight from the very heart of the Rockies themselves, it's Paranormal Conspiracy Talk Show! Filming live from Montclair Public Access, TOS TV3, Studio D as in detention. Here's your host, Doctor. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Paranormal Conspiracy Talk Show! Yeah! We're live tonight, folks, coming in by way of Montclair Public Access TOS TV3! Reg sends in $4.20 saying, I hope to learn about bots! Woo! Tonight's episode, folks, is all going to be about a focus on health. We're going to be talking about all things healthy. We're going to be, of course, taking some phone calls because we are live. We are going out to quarter of the world right now, folks. Quarter of the world is watching us because not only are people coming in by way of Montclair Public Access TOS TV3, but they're also coming in by way of the internet. The internet, folks. We are live on paranormalconspiracy.org, and we are live on YouTube, on youtube.com. Yep. Woo! I'd like to say hello to a few of the people watching by way of internet, a few of the people we like to call in the chat. In the chat, it is this internet box that people from around the world type into. They send me sweet loving messages, sweet loving messages from somebody like Radio Dealful. Yep. Woo! Welcome to the show, Radio. It's so good to have you here tonight. So good to have you here, Clairview and Evan Fitz 216 and Mally Piety. Yep. Woo! This is Paranormal Conspiracy Talk Show. Lewis knows it. Lewis is here once again. Two-pack shaker with the wrenches here once again. Alt email, ouchmouth. Everybody, too many names to go through in the chat. But we do have Patrick. We do have Monica. We do have Carolyn. And we do have about 149 million people and some change to go through. Too many people, Mallory's Asylum with a wrench. That's right, folks. Tonight's show is Paranormal Conspiracy Talk Show. We are going to be talking tonight all about the subject of having a focus on health. So that should be quite interesting. Mark, if you don't mind just turning the music off, turn the music down a little bit. Mark, thank you very much. Mark, I'm here with my producer, Mark. He works for free. These beggars can't be choosers, so me and Mark and I keep my eye on this guy. I keep my eye on this guy through the night, that's for sure, folks. All right. Hello, Arnold. Welcome to the show. Welcome to Paranormal Conspiracy Talk Show. We are live tonight on television. This is a show about things all of paranormal and things all of conspiracy, but tonight also because my name is Doctor, and I'm a real doctor, we're talking about health. Mallory puts in $4.20 of her cents, says, hello, doctor, don't worry about trouble. Get something into superiority happened later. That's Tim to him. Very good indeed. Thank you very much, Mallory. So tonight's show is all about having a focus on health, folks. Like I was saying, my name is Doctor, and I'm a real doctor. I've been doing this for about 18 to 19, maybe 25 years now. I got my doctor degree down there in South America. South America, folks. I did my training down there for about 4 to 5 years until I got my doctor card. Got back up here to Montclair, and I've been doing this ever since. Also running my doctor office. That's me. I told you about the show. I told you what tonight's show is all about. I'll tell you this, that we have a special guest tonight, folks. That's right. Tonight we finally have a special guest on the program. World-renowned musician, great American hero, Bruce Springsteen is going to be on in the program. Bruce Springsteen is going to be on, folks, later on in the second half of the program to play us some of his songs and perform some of his music for us. Also take a few of your phone calls there. So speaking about phone calls, you want to make sure that you are calling in there at 909-345-2880. We are taking 1,000 phone calls tonight, folks. That's right, 1,000 calls. So you're going to want to make sure to get your call in there soon before those lines fill up, as they always do. We've got Mark over here who's going to be taking some of your calls, screening those calls, and then putting you through when I ask him to put you through. Wake up! How you be sleeping already, Mark? Mark, why are you sleeping already? Turn it off. Turn it off. We're going to go on to the news. We're going to go on to the news. All right, folks. So for all of you who are tuning in, once again, you do know that this part of the program, we have to take care of a bit of local business, a bit of local Montclair news to get through before we do open up those 1,000 phone lines. So we're going to roll it now. Mark, get it ready. Get it ready. We're going to roll it now to the local news. Oh. All right, coming in here, folks, by way of local Montclair news, we've got a story about Zena LeVay, who wants to remind everybody that Christmas and Santa is just around the corner. So that's right, we are getting into the first day of fall today, folks, the first day of autumn, and we all know what happens right after that. Give it 3 months and 2 days, and it'll be Christmas of John Gentile is in the news today, and he just wants to remind everybody about the newly reopened and renovated Montclair Dog Park. And of course, John here is a big fan of dogs. He likes dogs indeed. Also in the folks tonight, we'll remind everybody that Aaron Nelkin is still at it, still having his favorite food. We all know that it's probably mostly everybody's favorite food, pizza. And he just bought himself a pizza, and he probably will buy himself another pizza again. Also in the news tonight, folks, Mally wants to deter everybody from going to Montclair's newly reopened and newly re-renovated dog park because she wants dogs to be banned out of the whole city. Who would want a thing like that? Love dogs. Also in the news, folks, we want to let everybody know that Rick's going to be returning his melon this time because he couldn't make a big enough hole. Finally in the news tonight, folks, if anybody's having a problem with a little bit of the old cash flow, anybody needs a little bit of money, we've got some tips here on Montclair Public Access, TOS TV3, Paranormal Conspiracy Talk Show, doing our local Montclair news. We got some tips. We got 3 handy tips for you to learn upon. So tip number 1, you could get yourself a job You could get yourself a job. That is a good way of getting some of that money into your grubby little fingers. Number 2, you could borrow some money from somebody. You could say, hey pal, can you lend me $5 and get some money that way? Or number 3, folks, you can marry a rich but very sick person. And so that way the person's gonna probably die soon, and then you'll inherit all of their money. All right, moving on now, Mark. Moving on, folks, here. We're going to go on to the local Montclair sports. All right, starting off in local Montclair sports, we just want to let everybody know that 1980s champion Arachnaman, Montclair's finest wrestling export, one that's actually been on the world circuit, is going to be making his comeback this Tuesday, folks. That's right, on the Tuesday night, the new show we got here on the Channel 3, Tuesday Night Wrestling. Arachnaman's going to be coming back, making his comeback on a one-on-one match against an opponent that is to be determined, but the rumor is that it could be the Viper. Stay tuned. Make sure you're gonna all want to make sure you tune in to Channel 3 this Tuesday night. Also in the sports tonight, folks, we want to take a look at some of the wrestling Olympic qualifiers match, and this man seems to be getting himself a nice waft, a nice huff, and the other guy can't do anything about it because he's in a hold like that. Finally, in the sports tonight, folks, woo!
September 23, 2023. It's the Saturday here in Montclair, but I need more rebates like breeze blowing 79 degrees there. Around 26 Celsius, listed one of weekend projects with the sun where brain is rolling continuously to make my thinking of spending the afternoon in one of the observation cars before going to one of the 7 dining cars and getting myself a cup of hot coffee this afternoon, which will be going up to 80 degrees there in ice fast above 27 Celsius, and it looks like we'll be enjoying nothing but blue skies and golden sunshine all along the way. Everyone have a great day.
And we want to thank everybody very much, to thank your favorite local weatherman for his timely, never-failing reports like that. What was wrong with the feed, Mark? Get it together, man. I spent a lot of time working during the week, you son of a bitch. And I come here and I expect things to be done a certain way. How many episodes are we doing this for already? 10? 10 episodes, Mark? Get it together, man. So thank you very much to our favorite local weatherman for his timely, never-failing weather report on Montclair weather. Now comes to be everybody's second favorite part of the program, is where we take a look at the UFO report. Alright folks, this one coming in from the hills of Georgia. This one sent in by 37-year-old Rebecca. I don't know why she needs to put her age on the back of the picture, but anyways, this one she just sent in that. She's got her name on it, she's got age. There's not really much info after that. This next one also coming in from the Jankeson family. The Jankesons, it says here. They caught themselves a saucer, it says, and took a picture together as proof of this. Of course, this saucer they caught was from the year of 1961, folks. But they've been holding on to this picture ever since of their proof as a family of catching the saucer. Of course, this one's from the farming hills of Texas. Finally, folks, in the UFO report tonight, This one coming in by Harkman. Harkman, that's right. This guy sending in his photo over the hills of California. Oh, wow. Local man, this Harkman. And Harkman describes what looks to be a circular object, a little bit like a saucer with a hat. And this saucer with a hat made itself a low type of droning sound. It had some low flashing lights. And it hovered there for about 3 to 4 minutes before it flew off in what I assume was the north-northwest direction. All right, folks, we're back. Thank you for staying tuned for that local news reporting and sports and UFO and weather reporting we had to take care of a little bit before we actually get into the thick of the show, into the meat of it. This one donated by Doctor of $4.20, just leaving myself to a note to give Arnold a wrench during the health show so I don't forget. I think someone's hacking us. Hacking into the thing, Mark. Hacking into the thing. Hacking into it. He wants a wrench. Hacking. Watch it. Sorry about that, folks. Sometimes we do have a little bit of things that slip through the cracks on this show. Anyways, we are getting into the thick of it. We are getting into the meat of it. We are getting into the guns of it here. Paranormal Conspiracy Talk Show. We've got 1,000 phone calls we're going to get through tonight as we talk about health. I'm a real doctor, and I'll be giving you some real medical advice tonight. So if you want to go ahead and open up to our first line there, line number 27, Mark. Already on 27, huh? That's not too bad. Hello, caller. Welcome to the show.
Hold on. Give me a second. Call me right back. I got to hop on the toilet there, bro. Here, hold on. Hello?
Hello, welcome to the show. You are the 27th caller of the night. How can we help you tonight, sir?
Hi, this is Buford Buck.
Buford! Welcome to the show, Buford.
Problem. I'm doing nothing all day today, just laying around the house, and I was super, super hungry, right?
Yep, I hear that.
Yeah, I figured you're talking about health, so I
hear that.
You.
Okay.
I wanted to eat so bad, like I actually wanted to go out for once, which is fucking rare.
Right.
But I live in the middle
we try to keep it a little cleaner on the show, Buck. We try not to do any swears. Buck, we try to keep it a clean show, so we try not to do any.
As inexplicably hungry and frustrated for no reason as I was this morning. Doctor, I hear you. I understand. This is a
I understand the hunger pains, but we try not to do any swear words if that's okay. Because we have some kids watching.
I just needed to get my gut filled. It was like a primal urge came over me, and I just had to hunt for some kind of relief.
What'd you do?
I remember being shown these videos of guys eating watermelon, which apparently feels amazing. You know what I mean? I knew exactly what I wanted. My fate was sealed. Are you hearing me, Doctor?
I heard you.
When I got to the feet, all we had was breaded, frozen, long meat. And I almost conceded that I might just have to give up and go dry off somewhere. But at this point, I lost all bodily autonomy.
No kidding.
So I just
what happened next?
I cut a hole inside of one and I put it in the microwave for about 30 seconds.
Warm it up a little.
I thought this was reasonable time, but apparently it wasn't. Because when I took the reheated delicacy to my bed to eat it, I usually eat in my room. You ever eat in your room?
Sometimes. Sometimes I'll eat in my room. Sometimes I'll be coming home from work and there'll be leftover Whoppers. And I'll be so tired from working that double shift that I just...
This was literally boiling inside of... I've never felt such intense pain from anything ever.
What do you mean?
recoiled and tried to pull out, which made it worse, but the skin of the meat on the sides of the hole caught on my tongue and held me and locked me in its fiery embrace. I had no chance, but I had no choice.
So you should have microwaved it for a lot shorter period of time, is what you're saying.
I probably should have. The most tender.
You live and you learn.
My tongue,
You live and you
tongue
learn,
is on fire.
Buford.
I
You know?
understand that right there, doctor. My
You live and you
most
learn.
tender
What can
part
you
was
do?
being
Just make sure next time you
sautéed by
put that
this
juicy
evil
melon into the
meat. So I
microwave.
crushed it in my hand, and it fell into pieces on the floor. Meat, bread, fell onto the floorboards, all over my sheet.
Sounds like quite the mess.
My ordeal was over now. I have to clean, and my attention turned to my tongue. The big raised red and blistered section already appearing all over. I had just had a terrible lapse in judgment off the post.
Well, you live and you learn. What can you do?
6:48 right now, p.m.
6:48 p.m. and we got 1,000 calls to get through tonight, Buford. You are the
I've been
27th
holding
call.
ice cubes to my tongue, doctor. What do you suggest I do?
You just keep putting it into
unbearable
that
if I don't have
cold
these
cream,
ice
Buford. You just keep coating it with that cold cream, and that's probably the best type of
Well,
cream
drinking is
you want
like
to put on it is
sticking
ice
a
cream.
steak knife onto my tongue, and the top of my tongue was really peaked.
Well, what you might want to do, Buford, is you got any of that Neosporin laying around the house?
That what?
Neosporin, it's called. A medication called
Can I put
Neosporin.
that on my tongue?
Well, you want to mix it into the cream. You want to give that a 90 to 5 ratio. With 90 cream, you want to do 5 Neosporin and then just 5 regular H2O. You want to give that a 95-5 blend. And
I'll tell
then
you this,
and
I'm
just
never
stick your tongue
fucking
in that for as
pursuing
long.
anything sexual again. It always goes wrong. Please, for your own sake, do not fuck microwave corn dog.
Hang it up. The first call of the night, Mark. The first. Damien has got a message for all of us to read together. Damien was so kind to send in his great words tonight of great show, Doc. Look at that, Mark. I didn't even have to look at it in the beginning. I did look at it to see what the words actually said, but I knew it was going to be a good message. Thank you, Damien. I was about to shut this fucking thing down. Shut this fucking thing down, Damien, because every show is the exact same fucking thing. Harry Schwoll says, Doctor, he's talking about his pank. Mark, he puts in $4.20 to talk about his pank getting hard. All right, folks, 1,000 phone calls to get through tonight on Paranormal Conspiracy Talk Show. We are talking all about having a focus on health. So if any of you have any questions of health that you want to get through to tonight, go ahead there and give us a call at 909-345-2880. Go ahead, Mark, and open up to line number 98. We're already in the 98th call. Really whiz banging through this show tonight, folks. Hello, caller. You're live on the air. How can I help you tonight?
Hey, howdy, doctor. Can you hear me?
Howdy, partner. Yep. Hey-yaw! Yep. Woo! Howdy, partner. Welcome to the show.
Hey, doctor. This is your friend Bruce Springsteen.
Bruce, what's going on, buddy? You still coming?
Right, but I've got.
You still coming to the show or what?
I had to call in a bit early because I had a bit of an issue. Now,
what seems to be the issue,
thankfully,
Bruce?
this does relate to the topic of health of tonight's show.
Okay.
But, well, you see, I don't know if you heard, but I was performing my concert in South Montclair last Thursday, and,
right.
Things got
I was
a little
there.
bit,
I was there, Bruce.
yeah.
It was really good.
Things got,
it was
it
really
got
good.
a little bit loud, and I woke up with
It was
quite
a
a
loud
sore
show.
throat. My throat's quite sore, and I don't know if I have it in me to do some singing tonight.
Well,
So
that's
I'm
okay,
sorry,
Bruce. If
doctor.
you just wanna pop by later and answer some phone calls, that's cool. You don't have
Well,
to
I
sing.
did actually have another reason for calling in tonight. I noticed the topic of tonight's show was about the done old issue of health.
Right, we're talking
Yeah.
about having a focus on health tonight, Mr. Bruce.
I was
Can call
wondering
you-
if you could help me
Mr.
with my
Springsteen?
hair throat.
What's that? Pardon me, I didn't catch that. I was too busy talking.
I was wondering if you could help me with my hair throat issue.
Oh, yes, of course. I'm a real doctor, and I would be more than happy to help you with your throat issue. What seems to be the problem?
Well, I done sung too hard when I was in South Montclair, and I was hoping to come on tonight and
You
sing
were
some of
giving
my
her.
hits. So I was
You were giving her, Bruce.
hoping to sing Born in the USA and Born to Run, and I even rewrote Streets of Philadelphia to Streets of West Side Montclair. I was really hoping
That
to
was a
perform that one
definite
tonight.
highlight of the evening.
Yeah, I was going to do some singing, some guitar playing, some drum smacking, some dancing, some jiving.
I saw you smacking those drums. You said, "Get the heck out of here, Max Weinberg! I'm gonna slap these skins." And Max Weinberg took a break and
suck my penis.
yeah. Well, we try to keep it a little clean on the show, Bruce. Well, I guess it's a medical show, so if you wanted to call in and talk about Pank, you can, because it's a medical show. It's a show about medicine and health.
Well, I'm over here in East Montclair at the moment in my hotel room. I'm having a bit of a hard time. Folks really sore, and I was wondering if you knew any remedies I could use to soothe my soul and soothe my throat. You see,
Have you any ice cream?
I have cream cheese.
No, you want to get ice cream. You are in your hotel. Are you able to call up some of the room service and have some of the little boys bring you up some of that frozen ice cream?
Well, I don't know if you know this about me, doctor, but I'm actually lactose intolerant, so that
shit.
ice cream gives me the shits. You see.
What are you doing? What are you doing with the cream cheese then? Because that's got lactose in it too, Bruce. What are you doing with the
What?
cream cheese?
Wait, what?
You told me you had cream cheese, but you didn't have
Yeah, I
any
have
ice
the
cream.
cream cheese,
What-
but eating
why
all
do you
day.
have?
What do you mean?
Why are you eating cream cheese if you're lactose intolerant?
I don't know. Wait, you saying cream cheese has
Well,
lactose in it?
that's probably the issue, Bruce, is that you're having an allergic reaction. Stop eating the damn cheese, man.
But doctor, I love this shit.
I know, it's good. Cheese is delicious. Trust me, from one man to another man, I do understand the tasty deliciousness and addictiveness of that gooey cheese in your mouth. But Bruce, you gotta think of your own health. You gotta think of your own
Okay,
throat.
well-
You gotta think of your fans. What are your fans gonna do if your throat's raw and you can't sing and you can't perform? You're already letting a quarter of the world down tonight, Bruce. You're already letting 150 million people down tonight because your throat's too raw from gulping down all that cream cheese. Stop
I
it,
gotta
man.
admit, I do feel terrible about letting that quarter of the world down there. So, I'll cut
I
you
would
with
too.
your doctor. I'll stop eating this cream cheese and I'll invest in some of this ice
Perfect.
cream or whatever it was.
Perfect.
And, maybe next week or next week after, when you do your next show, I'll come on, do a bit of rootin' tootin', drum smacking,
Oh.
guitar playing, mouth singing,
You got a lot of people to go through, Bruce, and usually it's one chance. You get one shot, and if you can't make it, then we'll try to get you back on the list. But you got a lot of people to go. A lot of special guests, Bruce. It's nice to have you call in. It's nice to have you call in at least, and explain to us your
nice to be able to
absence.
come
I
and chat
suppose,
with
but-
you.
Mhm.
You've been a good friend to me all my life.
Appreciate it. I appreciate it. Yes, I know. Well, thank you very much for calling in, Bruce, and we'll talk to you again sometime, hopefully.
All right. Have a nice day, doctor.
You too, Bruce. You too. Very nice.
All right. Bye, everyone.
Very nice indeed. That was a nice call, Mark. That was a nice call. At least he gave us a reason why he's not going to be on tonight. Amateur Doctor says, "Hello, Doc. I am practicing to become doctor and was wondering what procedure is to inspect gunt and what to look for." Okay, Amateur Doctor. Okay, here we go. Well, you must be down in South America getting your degree, I'm assuming. You're probably in your second year almost, so they don't start teaching you about the gunt until year 3. But what you want to do is you want to get up in there. You want to take one hand If you're right-handed, you want to take your right hand. If you're left-handed, of course, you want to take your left hand. But me, I'm right-handed, so you want to take your right hand. You want to just crawl right up under the gunt, and then you want to kind of pull around and reach in with your other hand, your left hand, and just kind of flop up the gunt. And then you need a friend to stick in the wedge. The medical wedge. You probably want to say at about a 95, 97 degree wedge. Get them to just kind of wedge that in there, and then you can let go of that. Move in your left hand, hold the bottom of the rump, and then you can use your right hand for all the tools. We got a breaking medical report coming in here, folks. All right, so tonight's show is all about medicine and about health, and it's not just humans that we want to keep healthy, but it's also animals. It's also our animals and our pets that we want to make sure are healthy and clean. And sometimes, like we see with this little pet rabbit here, sometimes their belly buttons get a little bit clogged up. Sometimes the belly buttons get a little bit clogged up, and you need to get in there with one of those cotton swabs. Get up in there with one of those swabs. You got a bowl of sauce. Make sure you have your bowl of sauce so the swab's not completely dry. And it could be a cat, if we're a cat or your dog or whatever. But yes, their belly buttons do get all gunked up from time to time. And it is important to keep those belly buttons clean for the health of your pet. And then after that, and don't worry about gloves, folks. Don't worry about gloves at all. After that, you want to kind of get in there and dig out the obstruction with your bare hands, and then bring it up to your mouth and nose. Talk about how much you love that gunk. Absolutely love that gunk. All right, well, very nice, Mark. Thank you very much for sending in that information. Go ahead there, if you don't mind, and open up to line 237. Oh, just 1 second here, 237. We have a message from Richard Burnish, something, maybe Pastor. Hey, Doc, Richard here. How does one fix the prolapsed anus? Asking for a friend, don't show on screen. Take it off. Hold on. Mark, can you take it off?
Hello,
caller. Welcome to the show. You are live on the air. This is Paranormal Conspiracy Talk Show. We're live on Montclair Public Access TOS TV3. How can we help you tonight?
Well, hello, Doctor.
Hello. Welcome to the show. Who's calling in? Who is calling in tonight? Why don't you give us a little bit of your story while I drink a bottle of my pepper? We're talking all about health tonight. Okay, I'll listen to you. I have a sip of my pepper, and you go ahead, caller.
This is Chuck Grassley. I'm calling in. My name. This is Chuck Grassley from Dyersville, Iowa.
Hello, welcome to the show. How can we help you tonight, Iowa?
Well, you could refer to me as Chuck.
Welcome to the show, Chuck Grassley. Chuck Grassley from Iowa, folks, on the line, on the phone here. How can we help you tonight, Chuck Grassley? Dyersville. All right, Chuck Grassley from Dyersville, Iowa is live on the phone here, folks. Calling in tonight all the way from Dyersville, Iowa. How can we help you tonight, Chuck Grassley?
All
wet
right,
in here, Mark.
Brent and I hit a deer on Highway 136 south of Dyersville.
Mm-hmm.
And after I pulled Cinder, it was rubbing on tire. We continue to farm. Assume deer dead.
I got you.
I assume deer dead because it was night and no carcass.
You don't say.
Drove on highway, we're friends. I do say. I assume the deer dead.
So what happened?
On highway where Fred and I hit a deer. No deer this time. You have heard saying, deer in headlight look. It is a frightening experience when
when the real deer is there. Seen deer dead on way to church one sunny morning. They didn't hit my car. Unsafe if you drive an area where deer congregate. Iowa needs longer season to kill more.
Oh, shit. Mm-hmm.
The newspaper warns, deer hit season is here. Assuming all Iowans must drive with caution.
Okay,
Just
well.
got word. Sorry, I'm just receiving this text here. Let's see. Just got word that my granddaughter Wendy totaled car. She's okay, I guess. She's okay. Whoo! She hit deer. Deer dead. No presumption, I'm told. She. I learned it actually was my granddaughter Shirley in car accident. Not Wendy. She is okay. Deer still dead. One day, Fred driving me, he said Tuesday before New Year Day, he hit deer. Don't have to assume anything, right?
Yep.
He told deer dead. I wasn't with him that night.
Well, thank you very much for the information. I don't know if you're aware, you must be probably listening in on your radio there, Truck Grassley. But tonight's episode is actually all about health. We're talking about medicine.
Did you just call me a cuck? I only did that one time.
Hang it up. Hang it up. I sat there and I listened to that whole fucking thing, Mark. That whole fucking thing. What's that? Oh, we got a breaking medical report coming in here, folks. Alright, this one's going to be all about keeping your feet clean. About cleaning and keeping your feet properly maintained. So we're going to have some step-by-step instructions here. So you want to get the lotion in and then rub it off. And make sure you want to clip off all the excess growth on the edge of those nails. You want to make sure that you get the scraping tool in there and you scrape off all the innards. The fleshy innards where it reaches up upon that nail, the hangnail part, and then you want to also get in there and get the gunk out with the other tool. And if you do these steps, folks, if you do these types of steps, you're going to be able to have clean, healthy feet, and going to be able to show them off to all your friends, and also going to be able to make use of the two appendages that you probably make use of the most. So very nice. Thank you very much. I hope you all learned a little something about that. I think we're going to go ahead and open up another line here, Mark. If you don't mind, open up one more line before we cut to a commercial break. I kind of want to get this show done over a lot quicker. Can you get that line? Next one. Who cares? Just pick one. Just pick one. Pick one. Hello, caller. You are live on the air. This is Paranormal Conspiracy Talk Show. My name is Doctor. How can we help you tonight? Who are we talking to?
Hey, my name's Shane.
Shane, welcome to the show, Shane. Thanks for calling in. We're doing a show all about health, a focus on health tonight. Shane.
Yeah, actually, it's Shane with an N.
Shame. Okay, welcome to the show, Shame. It's very nice to have you. Very nice to have you tonight. You are one of our Final calls before we go to a commercial break. Shame.
Hey, yeah, so can you stop wagging your finger at me real quick? Okay, thank you. Sorry, brings back memory. So basically, I wanted to call in and ask about something that has been happening to me.
Right.
You know, it's not like I've got some health issues going on.
Oh.
Seeing as you're a real doctor, you might have the answer.
Yep, got my card. You don't even have to ask me. Shame. You don't have to ask me because there it is. Look at that thing. Look at that.
Nice.
It's real.
That's nice. What happens when... Do you get a new card every year?
No, it's just they only give you one card and you got to take good care of it. I love my card. That's why I give it 2 kisses.
I swore just now when I was looking at it, it said 18 to 19 years, but like, wouldn't that change?
Oh no!
Like every year, wouldn't it go up?
No, that's not the way. That's not the way that the cards work. Shame.
Well, how do they work then? What do you mean?
It's just, it says, it gives you a good range. It gives you a good range. Shame. Take a look. Maybe 25 years, and then we got some more numbers on the bottom, under the numbers that are on the top. It's a whole range of numbers. You can use it for any number that you want. That's why they make the card. Have you ever seen a card like that? No. And that's how you know it's real. Shame. So anyways, how can we help you? How can we help you tonight? I'm going to be drinking a bit of my pepper while you let us know what the heck you want tonight. You say you're having medical issues.
Yeah, so so I've been drinking a lot of soda as well as you.
Right.
Obviously, you've got all this. You've got the pepper.
My pepper, just putting it down.
I've been drinking the Mountain Dew.
Oh, okay. And putting in the dew. Putting in a bit of the dew.
I've been doing the dew, as you say.
Doing the dew.
But, I realized that yours is called Dr. Pepper, which is probably why it's healthier for you. But
yeah, exactly.
Mountain Dew apparently from what I've been hearing, it's like completely destroying my teeth.
Oh, maybe you're getting... I've heard of that before. Shame. I've heard of that before. You're getting too much... You're doing too much mountain, not enough dew.
But it's the same thing, though.
No. You gotta shake it up. You have to shake it up before you open the bottle. You gotta shake it.
Shake the whole...
Yeah, because the mountain separates from the dew. If those bottles been sitting there for a while, man, before you go to the store and purchase it, that bottle been sitting on the shelf for a while, and the mountain and the dew kind of separate from each other. So you got to make sure to get it shook before you crack that son of a bitch open. You're getting too much.
Demonstrate real quick, like how should I shake it?
Like this. You get it in your hand. You cusp it into your hand, right?
Right.
Are you watching?
Yeah, sorry, there's a bit of a delay because I'm watching on my television.
It's because we got to do that because of the pranks. But so you cusp it like that, and then you just firmly, but not too firmly. You know what I mean? You don't want to put too much pressure on it. Just kind of.
You don't want to hurt it.
You don't want to hurt it. You want to just kind of shake it up like that, and then that way the two things will mix in together. You'll get the mountain mixed in with the dew. And then your teeth aren't going to get rotten like that. Whoa, man. That's the thing about that stuff is that they don't put it on the bottle. They don't put it on the bottle, Mark. You got to figure that shit out on your own.
So that happens with the pepper as well?
No, that's the thing because it's Dr. Pepper. We make sure that bottle is healthy as when you open it. You don't have to do a damn thing to the Dr. Pepper. It's got so many flavors. My pepper has so many flavors in it that shaking it would just be a waste of time. Doctor puts in $4.20, says, leaving myself a second reminder note to give Arnold a wrench because I know how forgetful I can be. Someone's breaking into the thing, man. I did not leave any of that. I did not type any of that in. I don't even have a computer. So, Shane, what's the issue? What's wrong with you medically?
Well, it's my teeth.
Just the
I need
teeth.
you to look at my
Just
teeth,
the teeth.
Doctor.
I don't need to look at it. Just start shaking it.
My teeth are all
fucked up. It'll go away. No, it'll go away on its own. Give it about 6 to 8 weeks. A couple months at the most, Shane. And they'll clear right up.
My teeth will clear up?
Yeah, because you're going to be mixing in the mountain with the dew, and when the chemicals get together like that, it creates a cleaning, a little bit of a cleaning process.
Oh.
It's science, man. It's science.
Yeah, they don't teach you this shit. I'll tell you, I agree with you.
No, they don't teach you any of this stuff in the school.
I've been chugging down bottle after bottle,
not
shaking it once.
No, you gotta shake that. You gotta shake that thing. You gotta shake that. Shame.
Yeah.
Can you hold on a second?
Yeah.
Because we're getting a breaking medical report in here, folks. All right, this one's coming in all about the pank. This one here, folks, is all about, I guess it's geared more towards the males out here, all about keeping your pank clean and preparing it for expulsion. So you want to grab onto your pank and slide the sheath up and expose the tip of the pank while you reach in with the other hand with a moist cloth and you dab it once in the bottom of the pank tip and once again there. Now you want to go ahead and get the tube, grab that with your left hand, make sure that you're pushing out with your thumb while pulling in with your index finger there, and not too hard, just kind of like that Mountain Dew, and then you want to place it on the tip of the pank, and then gently fold the tube in while giving it a little bit of friction amongst the second, third plank of the tube. Now when you're in there, you want to take a good look at it for a couple seconds. Don't move a muscle. And then you are ready to expel. And that's it. That's how simple it is, folks. If you're a man, that's how simple it is to keep it clean, keep your pank clean, keep it...
Doctor?
Oh, Shane, still on the line.
Am I supposed to have a tube every time I go pissy?
Yes, Shane, you have to get the tube. If you want to do it the right way. You see, that's another thing people don't tell us, Shane. You know, other than the Mountain Dew, we're never taught, how to properly expel. You know what I mean? We just kind of have to guess our way. So I thought it'd be nice enough to show everybody a video of how to keep it clean and expel at the same time. And if you do that every time, Shane, you're never going to have a problem. It'll never burn. It'll always be thick and healthy and frothy.
Okay, I mean, that's fucking wild. And I'm not going to do that.
Hang it up. Just put it back. All right, folks, it comes to be the top of the hour. We've been giving this son of a bitch for an hour. We're going to go to a little bit of a commercial break. We're going to come back to take the other 500 of your phone calls. Bruce Springsteen is not going to be on the show tonight, so what can you do? Everybody stay tuned for the second half of Paranormal Conspiracy Talk Show.
Well, salutations, citizens of Southside Montclair. I am super happy to announce that the Montclair Sperm Donor Center is now partnering with City Green Veggie Mobile Truck for our latest seasonal promotion. You gotta hear all about it. Donate today and win a free vegetable of your choosing. So come on down to Montclair Sperm Donor Center today and pick from any of our 6 top-of-the-line donation rooms, now with window curtains. Choose from a wide range of up to 300 magazines and videos to choose from. But wait, there's more. For the low price of just $25.99, you can purchase yourself 1 free vasectomy. So hurry while stocks last. Montclair Sperm Donor Center, because donating your sperm should never be nuts.
Introducing 99-cent Sockporium, your one-stop shop for all your foot covering needs. We got every kind of sock you could ever want, and all for just 99 cents. Dressy socks, sporty socks, and even some that look like feet. Don't spend a lot of money. Come to 99-cent Sockporium, where every step is a fancy one for only 99 cents.
Do you have dead man that needs disposal? Sick of that dreamy family bar getting drunk and being inbound on house time? Get that dirty old mess outbound of way of Montclair Mortuary. We're pretty good mortuary. If you need all dressed up for top half, whatever this is, or cooked full cycle makes them cold. So make the call, gringo. Montclair Mortuary today. The dead are dead. Montclair Mortuary.
This is our mom. Shoes off the table. She's got eyes in the back of her head. Is that a TV? Give it a clue, Mom. Any kid conceiving test for deliciousness and juice with fruit snacks. Available in 5 delicious flavors. I see that. Mom doesn't miss much.
Good news for people that have credit problems. Montclair Furniture is here for you. Now seriously, if you can't get credit in my store, you can't get credit anywhere. One of the benefits of a store on a houseboat is that I'm not selling my wares on land stolen from the Mahivis. I can barely remember my life before this furniture. I bought some, and you should too. Now I am a perfect boy. My name is Shihi, and you can count on it. Montclair Furniture.
Did you ever have a problem with that old dirty car? Just bring it down to Tane's Car Wash, where you can hose it off. Don't have a hose? You don't need one, because Tane's Car Wash has all the hose to get the dirt off. Keep that dirt away. Get on down to Tane's Car Wash to get it clean and fresh. And tell them Brian sent you.
97-cent Montclair Brawling is back. This Labor Day weekend, Brawling is only 97 cents a game from 9 till 7 p.m. Friday through Monday, pay only 97 cents a game. All of the brawlers that I play with are clean. and have real strong physical traits. Why try some other man's brawling? I keep my brawling lanes fresh. I'm the real brawling boy, Ricky Dringer, and brawling is in my blood. Let's get something straight. It's not my fault that my son jammed those lanes. He broke the golden rule. Never come to the balls, let the balls come to you. So grab your gear and come on down for 97 cents a game at Brawling Alley. Let's get rolling. Get out of here, Dale.
Holy shit! Holy shit! Well, hello everybody, welcome back. Welcome, hello. Hello everybody, welcome back. Welcome. got ourselves muted. Tell me when it's good and it's not even muted anymore. Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Paranormal Conspiracy Talk Show. We are coming in live tonight by way of Montclair Public Access, TOS TV3. We're also coming in by way of the internet there on paranormalconspiracy.org. Yep. Woo! I want to say hello to a few of the people in the chats while we get through these 1,000 phone calls. We got 1,000 phone calls to get through tonight. Going on our last 500 calls tonight, so we're going to go ahead and open up the line 5. Well, before we say hello to a boy with no face. Welcome to the show, a boy with no face. Welcome to the show, Damien. Woo! Yep. Woo! Yep. Welcome to Paranormal Conspiracy Talk Show. Triumph, the insult dog, who's got that quote that I love, that we all love out there, is for him to go to the bathroom on. 2-pack shakers in the chair, everybody. Yep. We all get to clap together for 2-pack shaker. He's got himself a wrench. And he's watching us live tonight. Woo! All right, so we're gonna go ahead. 2-pack of Ukraine. We're gonna go ahead and open up to some of those phone calls for all of you just tuning in here. Tonight's topic of Paranormal Conspiracy Talk Show is going to all be about a focus on health, and I'm a real doctor, and we'll be focusing very nicely on health and taking 1,000 calls. Of course, if anybody was tuned into the first half of the show, and to all of those that are just tuning in right now, I got some bad news. Bruce Springsteen not going to be here performing any of his songs for us tonight or anything like that. So he called in the first half and he apologized about it. He was just having some medical issues and unfortunately wasn't able to make it tonight to play us any of his beautiful music like Born in the USA. A lot of hair. That is a lot of hair, Mark. So go ahead, Mark, there. We're going to keep going, folks, here. Go ahead, Mark, and open up to line number 501. Are we on? Hello, caller. You're live on the air. This is Doctor. How can I help you tonight?
Yes, hello, Doctor.
Hello, caller. Welcome to the show.
This is Alan.
Alan, welcome to the show, Alan. Thanks for calling in tonight. How can we help you?
With an O.
Alan with an L. All right. If we can get that into the chat, maybe, Mark, if you can just type that in for me. It's Alan with an L?
O.
With an O.
It's Alan with an O, yeah.
An Alan with an L, or is it Alan with an O?
Yeah.
Is it an L or is it an O? Alan.
It can be whatever you want it to be.
Okay, we're gonna go Alan with an L. Alan. Interesting. Well, welcome to the show, Alan. How can we help you tonight? Is it sir or madam?
Doctor,
or am I allowed to ask that question?
Yeah. I can be whatever you want me to be, Doctor.
Okay, fair enough. So we're gonna call you Alan of a sir. How can we help you, Sir Alan?
Okay, well,
Al.
My question tonight was, we do a lot about health, but what about you clean the anus on the outside? But I was wondering, is there a healthy way to do the inside? Because
oh yes,
you get a lot more stink on the inside than you do on the outside.
That's right, because on the outside of the anus is going to be exposed to air, Alan. So you're going to be able to get a lot of that stink away, but the inside of the anus is just kind of closed right up in there and is not exposed to air. It's just kind of hunkered in on its own like that. And so you're going to get a lot more stink up on the inside, that's for sure, especially when you're dealing with feces.
what about when you've had other things in there, Doctor?
Oh, so how so? What do you mean, Alan with an L? Sir Alan with an L. Pardon me. Pardon me. Sir Alan with
health treatment.
You mean like a suppository?
Something like that, yes.
Well, suppositories are meant to be a little bit healthy. They're meant to be of health, so I wouldn't worry too much if you got one of those up there. It's probably good for you.
Okay. What if it's yeah, okay. Doctor, do you know if I can get somebody who can clean my belly button like that rabbit?
Oh, well, I think you're going to have to go in for a procedure. If you need to do it on yourself, you have to go into the doctor's office and get a procedure. You know, Mark, if we can get anybody on the line who talks about that procedure, if you got any type of report to show us, get that queued up because...
Do you do belly button cleaning, Doctor?
Yes, absolutely. We do that down at doctor office amongst many procedures and whatnot. We got the full menu. At the doctor office. We don't hold back on anything.
Doctor, I'd love you to show me the full menu sometime.
Yeah, oh, of course. You just come on in. You want to give us a call there at 909-345-2880. You make an appointment with our receptionist. We'll get you in a few months from now. And when you get in, we'll show you the menu. You can pick anything you want. We've got every single item there is.
I want to get right up in there, Doctor. I look forward to it.
I look forward to it too. Well, thank you very much for calling in tonight. We appreciate your call.
Okay, Doctor. Thanks very much, and I love you.
That's so weird. Why do people gotta be so weird about it, Mark? I love you too. Thank you very much for calling in. My love goes out to you. 2 kisses. Evan donates $4.20. Says she jacking on my beanstalk till 1. A golden goose. Like to hash till I golden goose. What is she jacking on my beanstalk till I golden goose? Thanks, Evan. I think that's a rhyme. I think that's a nursery rhyme. I think that's a nursery rhyme. All right, go ahead, Mark. If you don't mind there, Mark, going ahead and opening up to line 601. Hello, caller. You're live on the air. How can we help you tonight?
Hey, Doctor. It's Reg.
Reg, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Thanks for calling in.
How's your body doing?
It's perfect. You know it's perfect, Reg. Are you not watching on your television, Reg? Are you not watching on Channel 3? Or are you listen on the radio? Because if you took a good look at this, you would know that I am in prime health.
Yeah, I'm watching right now.
The healthiest I've ever been in my entire life. Yes, I am.
You've been drinking that pepper.
Shut up. Drinking my pepper, keeping it healthy. If it's pepper, it keeps it clean. That's the thing about it. If it's pepper, it's going to be keeping it clean.
I believe in the pepper too.
And when it burns like that, you just got to power through it, caller, because you got to make sure you have your daily liter of pepper. But how can we help you tonight, Reg? Tonight's show is all about health, in fact. It's all about health.
Yeah, there's something on the internets that cannot be answered, and I want a doctor's opinion.
Well, you can't trust that internet. Even if there was an answer, you could trust it. How can I help you? What type of opinion are you seeking?
Well, before I get into the question, I met this woman online, and I find her very attractive.
Oh.
And she really has me curious about the weirdest thing. I'm not so sure as to why I'm into this, but maybe you can help me find out.
Yeah, for sure. What seems to be going on, Reg?
I think it's a fetish thing.
Okay, folks. if it happens to humans, then it's natural, you know? So what's going on? What type of fetish are we talking about here tonight, Reg? I'm open to anything. I just want to help people tonight, Mark. If Reg's calling in with a fetish, let's gorf damn talk about it, because I'm tired of this show being nothing but prank after prank, and it's time for us to start helping some gorf damn people, gorf damn it. So, Reg, what's the fetish? What's going on? You don't be shy. We're all friends here. We're all close.
Well, I need to know if everyone's butt smells the same, like exactly the same, whether it's clean or, you know.
What do you think?
Well, that's why I'm so curious. I think she might smell a little bit more different than me.
Well, I'll tell you that you should just leave it alone, Reg, because this fetish in particular, the sounds you might have, is not natural at all, and it is really, really bad for you. It's going to be really bad for you, Reg. To be whining about these sorts of things, don't just drop it. Drop it.
Do you think maybe I'm a dog?
Well, I don't think that's possible. Maybe you have the tendencies of a dog, because dogs like to do that upon each other. But Reg, I don't wonder about that kind of stuff at all.
Okay, I'll try not to.
Yeah, try not to. Maybe get a hobby or something, you know? Look into getting some type of hobby, something that's going to keep your interest. Hold your time, hold your interest. Because these thoughts, Reg, are going to be nothing but disaster for you, Reg.
This is real therapy, Doctor. I appreciate it.
Well, it's my pleasure, you know. If people are having issues, I'm here to help. I'm here to give you my expert opinion, my expert medical advice, and I'll tell you something about that, Reg, is it's disgusting. Anyways, thanks for calling in. We
could I give a health tip for everyone first?
Of course, because, Reg, I don't know if you've been watching the whole show. I don't know if you've been tuned in for the whole show. I don't know if you've been waiting online with the other 1,000 people for the whole show. But tonight's episode is all about a focus on health. We're not talking about ghosts tonight. We're not talking about vampires. We're not talking about the Titanic. We're talking about health. What's your health tip? What do you have to say? What kind of advice do you have for the 150 million people watching tonight, Reg?
Well, as we grow older, our facial muscles are going to stop being so, expressive.
Right.
And that's when the expensive Botox injections come into play. Well, to prevent this, I think everyone should vigorously work on their facial muscles by shaking their face like a dog.
Oh, really? I haven't heard that before, Reg.
Like that.
Yes.
Could you demonstrate it for the audience?
Oh, absolutely. I haven't heard of that. I haven't heard of that before, Mark. Reg, so you just want to... We're going up and down, or we're going to side?
Side to side,
like a dog. All right. Buh, buh, buh.
Yeah,
I'm just going to
really
practice.
Get into it.
I'm just going to practice for a second here. Buh. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Are you ready? And this... what's this for again, Reg? What does this promote?
To relax your facial muscles.
This promotes the relaxation of facial muscles, folks. This promotes the relaxation of that.
Yeah, just go...
Because when you start to get old and you start to get haggard, things like that happen. Okay, Mark. Buh, buh. Okay, let's do this. Let's get going here.
Add some bass to it.
Buh, buh. Okay, are you ready? Are you ready? Maybe if we could ask the people in the chat, actually, here, Ray. If we could ask the people in the live chat, the ones that are watching by way of internet, if you want to see the expression of the facial muscle relaxation, folks, type a number of 1 into the chat. And if you don't want to see it, I want to see you type a yes. And then we'll see which ones type the most of what, Ray. And then I'll either do it or I won't do it.
All right.
1 for yes, yes for no. 1
in the
for
meantime,
yes
I'm going to keep
that's
practicing.
a lot of yeses. Every single person's got a yes. Every single person putting a yes into that chat mark. Okay. All right, folks. All right. You asked for it. Here it is. Demonstration of relaxation of facial muscles for when you get old. Okay, here we go. Yep. And you want to make sure to throw in a couple of yips there at the end, because that's going to tighten them right back up. You relax and you tighten. And that's the trick. That's the trick. That's me putting my doctor spin on that. I can feel them tighten. I can feel them getting loose and then tighten. So we go loose and then tighten. Quick tighten at the end. And it'll make sure that you're looking young and looking fresh, and you'll still be able to smile when you're 40 years old. Right?
Right.
All right, Reg. Well, thank you very much for calling in tonight. Thank you very much for your helpful advice on the program tonight.
You're welcome, Doctor.
I'm sure everybody learned a lot. We're getting a lot of great calls in tonight. Thank you. Have a great night, Reg. We're getting a lot of great phone calls in tonight, Mark. I am having a good time. I'm having a good time indeed. Kavya puts in $4.20 of their hard-earned cents, saying, "How is Babby formed? All girl get pregnant." Well, you can tell by the way that one's typed out. You can tell by that one's typed out, Mark, that one came in from a child. I would say ask your parents. I'd say ask your parents about that one. Or call in. Call in, because how am I supposed to explain to a small child, Mark, about that? You know, they're gonna get grossed out. They're gonna feel sick to their stomach, Mark. Sick to their stomach. We got a breaking medical report coming in here, folks. All right, so this one's about keeping that part of you clean. You want to make sure that you get a tube. Now, this one is a different type of tube that you want to stick in there. You want to look into that tube with one eye. So keep one eye shut while you're looking the other eye into that tube, and you want to dig into there with the appliance. Well, it's like a straw with a little pick at the end, and then suck it in. And just like, yeah, like that. Not too hard, because you're gonna get some of that in your mouth, and that'll make anybody sick. But you want to, suck out some of that skin, some of those flakes, and then you got the golden nugget to take out. It's wet. That one's wet, Mark. Wet. And just pull it out like that. And then you're going to be clean. You're going to be able to keep that hole clean, folks. It's a juicy nugget in that one. Okay. Very juicy nugget. I hope you all learned a little bit with that one, folks. It's about taking care of that part of your body with a tube and a little bit of suction. Just some basic household items. You can keep yourself clean that way. Basic household items. Go ahead, Mark, and go open up to line 653. No call, you're live on the air. How can we help you tonight?
Hey, this is Bob Blump.
Bob
Shut this show down.
Blump.
Turn it off. Turn it down. Go to bed. Get out of here. Turn this show off. You're too loud. Hey. Turn this shit off. Nobody wants to hear this at 4 in the morning. Turn this show off. Go to bed. Go back to Burger King. Yeah, get your uniform on. Take off that doctor's outfit.
I try.
You aren't fooling anybody. Go to bed. Turn it off. Turn this show off. This show's bad. Turn it off. Yeah. And tell Mark to go to bed, too. Tell him to get out of here. Yeah.
Just hang it up, Mark.
Turn it off. That's my wife talking. She says turn it off. Yeah, she said turn it off. Yeah, you crying? Yeah, that's what I thought.
I'm not crying.
Pussy boy. You ain't no real doctor.
I'm not crying.
Turn it off. Get out of here. You're crying. I see you crying on the TV. I'll turn to channel 3. I
I'm
saw
not
you on
crying.
the television. Get out. Shut this show off right now, Mark. Pull the plug.
Shut up.
Go to bed. I'm sure Mark wants to
Shut
go
it.
to bed.
Shut
I
off.
want to go to bed. The ghosts aren't even showing up on the show anymore because this show
Nobody
is
likes
bad.
it. The rats don't even watch it anymore.
Ain't nobody watching this show
Nobody.
right now. Go to
Why
bed.
haven't you?
Turn this show off.
You're gonna do
This
14
show's
more.
bad.
14
Too
more.
loud. What's
Why
wrong
is-
with you? What's your...
I just want to shut it off. Every call is a prank call. Ellen, put in $4.20 saying, "Hey Doc, I just called and talked to you about anus and button cleaning. Why didn't you say you love me back?" I did say I loved you back. Ellen. It wasn't even the name I was talking about. It was Ellen with an... Oh. Same as the other show. And nobody watches that show anymore either. It's probably where the rats went, Mark. The other show. I think we should just hang it up. I think we should just shut it down. I think we should just give up. Listen, there's mics everywhere. Can you not hear them? There's something's dripping. Something been dripping back here all night long, Mark. All night long, something been dripping. No, just open it up to another line. Open it up to another line. Line 869. Hello, caller. You are live. This is Paranormal Conspiracy Talk Show. Montclair Public Access, TOS TV3. My name is Doctor. We are having a good time. We are having the best show of our lives. How can we help you tonight? Welcome.
Hi, Doctor. Hi, Doctor. It's Valerie.
Mallory with a V.
Yeah.
Welcome to the
No, not with the V, with an M.
Welcome to the show.
Hi. So for the past 2 weeks, because of the commercials saying that this show was going to be about health, and so I got myself a coat just like you, Doctor, and I was helping my family putting Band-Aids and putting ice on things. I even went to the sound of the side of the road and I stitched up some poor animals, and even one time I went to my neighbor because his cat had babies and his cat babies didn't have their eyes open, so I opened them all up for them, but I'm not allowed to go there anymore. What
do you mean you open up the baby's eyes?
Because when they're newborn, their eyes were not open. They're just...
Oh no, caller! You gotta make sure that those eyes open up on their own.
Well, I helped because I said I'm like you, and I helped them.
It is nice to feel helpful.
I'm just trying to be like you. So I'm telling everybody I did that and told them to call you and such, and I'm trying to help all of the animals and people. So now I'm gonna sneak into the living room because I watched some YouTube videos on my stepdad my stepdad was complaining that his toenails were ingrown or whatever. And so I looked up on YouTube and I watched the procedure. So I got some gardening scissors and I got a couple of toothpicks.
Okay.
And, yeah, so I kind of put a pillow on my dad's face a bit, but he's sleeping. So, cause they said, they have to be asleep to do this procedure. So he's sleeping. Okay. So, I just want to show you my process. So I got this pliers.
You're doing this right now?
Yeah, because I want to show you how I worked up from putting Band-Aids on all the way to that I'm doing surgery on my own. Okay, so I'm going to count to 3 and they said you just do a quick pinch, grab it and pull with all of your might, and the toenail ingrown, the toenail is just gonna be fixed.
Yeah, you do want to get rid of the obstruction.
Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna count to 3 because I have to settle here. So, what? Okay, on 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait, let me run to my room real quick. Let me run to my room real quick. Okay, alright. So, I think the surgery went well. If I'm just going to say that you gave me this idea, okay?
No, I didn't. No,
yes, just say, just.
No way.
Can you just? I still want ice cream tonight, though.
Well, it's good for you. But yeah, I didn't. It wasn't me.
Well, maybe after that scream, he'll need some ice cream because his throat's probably hurting and such.
It could be. It could be.
I think I gotta go because I haven't had fun. Oh shit.
What's going on? What happened? Mark. Okay, folks, this is Paranormal Conspiracy Talk Show. We're doing a live show tonight by way of internet. Tonight's show is all about things of paranormal and conspiracy subjects. We're also talking tonight about medicine and health because I'm a real doctor and I'm just here to help people. But we also like to have a little bit of fun. We have some jokes from time to time, and we do some games. We look at pictures and drawings and stuff that people send in that way on a special segment of the episode. Sometimes we do a little bit of music, and I kind of thought tonight maybe before we get to that old bag, we'll do a little bit of music and then get right into that old bag. So I've been working on a little bit of something here, folks. This is for those of you just tuning in for the first time. I've do a song from time to time on my guitar and whatnot, and we've got some songs that I've done, and then we've got some new ones that I'll do. And tonight's going to be one of those new ones. Tonight's going to be number 4. It's actually the 4th number of a song. We're gonna go into a bit of I've been having trouble with this chair all night, Mark. All night long. So we're gonna go here into a bit of number 4. This is called Egg Part 4, and then in brackets, Egg Again. So Egg Part 4, and then in brackets, egg again. So we're going to do this song, egg part 4, brackets egg again, and then Mark's going to roll the mailbag, and we're going to come back and finish up the rest of those 1,000 calls. So here we go. Here we go, folks. Egg part 4. No one cares about me if I don't lay no eggs. No one cares about me if I don't lay no eggs. No one cares about me if I don't lay no eggs. No one cares about me if I don't lay no eggs. Laying eggs, it's my job. For the rich and the poor slobs. Laying eggs, it's what I do. A gift from me to give to you. I live on a farm with other chickens who all lay eggs that we all keep safe from the fox and the snakes. We're not alone, we live on a farm, we live in a group, keeping our eggs safe and cozy in the chicken coop. I'm a cock, it's who I am. Not cock like cock, but cock like hen. Laying eggs is my routine. I'll keep them safe, I'll keep them clean. I live on a farm with other chickens who all lay eggs that we all keep safe from the foxes and the snakes. I live not alone, live on a farm, we live in a group, keeping our eggs safe and warm in the chicken coop. Why are my eggs brown when everyone else's are white? Why are my eggs brown when everyone else's are white? I'd like to see this one in the chat. Can we do that? Why are my eggs brown when everyone else's are white? Why are my eggs brown when everyone else's are white? Why are my eggs brown when everyone else's are white? Why are my eggs brown when everyone else's are white? Why are my eggs brown when everyone else's are? Why are my eggs brown when everyone else's are? Why are my eggs brown when everyone else's are white? And that's the one we're going to call Egg Part 4. Egg Part 4, and in brackets, it's Egg Again. So just thought we'd go through a little bit of music tonight before we get to everybody's favorite part of the show, everybody's favorite part of the program now, the mailbag. right, folks, here is the mailbag segment of the program. This is where some people send in some pictures that they create or they find, and some drawings and letters and stuff like that from all over the world. This first one is a picture of one of them aliens they found down in Mexico there, I guess. And it's supposed to be a real picture because they had this one brought up all in front of the government in Mexico and no one called them on it. So that's the alien. That's what alien's face looks like. Also in the mailbag tonight, we've got a picture of, it's called Spider Hunk, and it looks like a little bit of artwork. Artwork is based on that statue of David. And we have Statue of David based AI-generated artwork. Obviously. A letter coming in here, folks. A letter coming in. This one says, "Hey, Doc. When I heard your show was about the body, I was eager to have some questions answered. My buddies and I went to a festival in the city and we got in an argument about wearing sunscreen on my head so that I wouldn't catch a sunburn. How important is hair follicle growth when it comes to a long-lasting, healthy flow and the precautionary measures that need to be taken?" And this one comes in from Combat. Well, Combat, I can tell you very much that hair follicle growth is very important. So you're going to want to make sure to cover all your skin, even the parts up top there, with a lot of that cream that keeps away the sun. All right, we got screenshot coming in here. Screenshot. What does that mean? All it says is screenshot, Mark. Next. Look at it. Put on the next one. All right, this one coming in from the United Kingdom, folks. Of course, we all know that in the United Kingdom, they don't have dogs and cats, but rather they have cows. And it looks like this one let his cow outside for a bit of fresh air, probably to do his business on the lawn, before being brought back into the home on such a rainy day. Another letter coming in. This one going, "Hey, doctor, it's Kevin. How would I respond to a message like this in the future? I think it's important to stay honest, but my mom found it, and now I'm in trouble." And we take a look at this message here, folks. It looks like someone asked Kevin a question here, and Kevin answered it in an honest way. You know, all I'll say there, Kevin Hamilton, is it's nobody's problem. It's your mom's problem. If you're going to be in trouble for doing something like that, if you're going to be in trouble for piquing a little bit of personal curiosity, then it's no one's problem but your mom's. Who cares? Just tell her to shut up. Another letter coming in here. This one says, "Richard Burnish is just Scott Stapp of Creed, but from the evil dimension. You can tell he's evil because of the..." Okay, well, not every beer is going to make you seem evil. Not every beard even makes you evil. Not even every beard makes you evil, Mark. Next one. I don't like it. It's stupid. It's another statue. This one's another statue, folks, but a painting of a statue this time. And of course, this is not something that could actually exist as a horse and a man put together as one. A horse and a man put together as one. No, it's just a fictional painting. All right, a letter coming in that says, "Excited to present an all-new graph from Snai Graph Inc." And this one says here, if we take a look at this graph here, folks, take a good close look. It says, "I'm going to spend this on hot dog water. Another letter coming in here. This one going like this. "Howdy, doctor. Heard you were having a show all about your body." Oh, it's not about my body, but it is about the human body and about health. Anyways, the letter continues on. "Well, how about my dog's body?" Well, yeah, we're doing pets too. "I noticed the other day that Muffins had some issues while he was pooping. It turns out I caught him and the other neighborhood male dogs on my ring cam having a gay orgy in the bed of my..." I'm done with you, man. I'm done. I'm gonna do all the shows by myself from now on. Yeah, by myself. Alright, this is a series of hunks. That's all it says on the back of this one. Series of hunks, 1 out of 1. A series of hunks, 2 out of 1. And a series of hunks, 3 out of 1. That's a three picture series of hunks. Well, it is the human body now is not a very accurate representation of what the average male body looks like, but it is a hunk nonetheless. Congrats on your 200th show. Well, we're only at 20. We're only at 27, Mark. You can tell it's fake already. Can't wait to call in to discuss mermaids and mermen with your assistant Richard Burnish. He made such a great sidekick. He's not even my assistant at all, or a sidekick. I don't even know where he is. Put it in the next. Another letter, I suppose. This one. All right, folks. So that's right. It's fall. It's the first day of fall, and just want to remind everybody that the Christmas season's just around the corner. So this letter says, "You fast, but Santa does not eat. You labor fervently, but Santa never sleeps. The only dimension with which you can outperform Santa is by acquiring humility, for Santa has no humility." Well, I tend to think he's a little bit humble. Santa, he does a lot of work. You can't blame him for having a little bit of an ego. Okay, this next one, this one just says pool table. There's not even any information on there. What's this supposed to even be? Oh, it's an alligator. It's an alligator. One of those new ones. Another letter coming in, folks. This one says, "Hey, doctor, can you please give me some tips on how to properly tongue? Attached is a photo of me practicing on an Italian." And we see a man eating what is to be an Italian sandwich. Nothing more than an Italian sandwich. Another letter coming in, this one going by the words of, "I was trying to find more spooky aliens on Google Maps when I came across you, doctor. Hee, it looks like you walked in front of the Google streetcar." Well, very good there. It looks like I did maybe walk in front of that. Looks like I did maybe walk in front of that car. At least they blurred my face out, but that's me. 100%. 100%. That's me. Oh, man. I'm going to be famous. All right. This next one is called A Series of Putin. One out of 3. A series of Putin, 1 out of 3. And we see Putin here riding on his favorite horse as he's contemplating which country to attack next. After he's finished defeating Ukraine, Putin's going to ride his horse into that dirty old country, and then he's going to feed that horse some of the Ukraine's grain, some of the grain shipments that he's been blocking. And after that, he's going to go into a new country and start it all again. Well, congratulations, Putin. We wish you all the best. Another letter coming in. This one says, "Dear Doctor, recently when I was in toilet taking care of business, the business was not businessing. I think I have an issue with cunt. Can you please advise me on this? Warmest regards, Captain McGilligan." This is a soldier sent that in, Mark? A soldier sent that in? That's who's protecting that country? Oh, God have mercy on their souls. All right here, folks, just a little bit of an advertisement. We do some advertisements. Unfortunately, we got to put some advertisements into the mailbag now because no one's going to paranormalconspiracy.org and popping into that Patreon or putting any of the money in, and we have to sell our souls to the Montclair Palooza. It's going to be happening this October 24th, 2023. Here on Montclair Public Access TOS TV3. And we're going to be featuring 3 of the stars of Montclair Public Access TOS TV3. Is Vivian from 3 Whole Girls, going to be teaching us a little bit about brawling and putting their 3 fingers in the holes and things like that. And then also talking about fingers, folks, is we're going to have Leslie from Fingering for Beginners. He's going to be here to teach all you amateurs and newcomers to fingering about the best techniques that you can use with your fingers when dipping them into those colors and spreading it on that hot paper. And finally, of course, headlining the Montclair Palooza. That's right, folks. Not only do I have to work at doctor office, not only do I have to work at hospital, changing those piss pans, not only do I do double shifts at the fucking Burger King, I gotta sell my soul to this Montclair Palooza, headlining for Vivian and Leslie, talking about the paranormal. It says consistency talk show. It's not even. It's conspiracy. I know we're consistent, but it's conspiracy talk show. So stay tuned, October 24th, folks. All right, graph coming in here, folks, and this one graph says quality of doctor's show. And we got on the left there, number of reasons to watch show going up from 1 to 5. A number of zany graphs going up from 1 to 5, right? It's starting with that 0 in that dirty little corner there. But I only pay attention to 1. 0's not even a real number at all. And you see that it just gets better and better as time goes on here, folks. So thank you very much, Zany Graphs, for your very efficient, very accurate graphs. Letter coming in here, folks. Hold on a second. We got a letter coming in here. This one says, Dear Doctor, I need your help. For some reason, every night after your show, I have this recurring nightmare of a strange wolf-like creature chasing me through the woods with an axe. I drew a picture of it for you. You have any idea what it could be or why it only shows up after your show? And it says here, to see the next page. We'll go on to the next page there, Mark. And we see... Next. Finally, folks, at the end of tonight's mailbag, we have this photo was sent in by 10-year-old Bryson. 10-year-old Bryson sending in this picture, not even a photo. Look at this. Look at this work that Bryson did of Paranormal Conspiracy Talk Show. It looks like that Beatles record. That Beatles record, Mark. Take a look at this, folks. Take a good gander at this. This might be the greatest picture I have ever seen drawn in my entire life. It might very well be. Look, it's got them all. It's got every single one of them. Every single one of you, folks. We got a quarter of the world all in one picture here. Take a good gander. Can you see yourself on that picture, folks? I bet you can. If you're one of the 150 million people watching the show, I bet you can see yourself in that picture. You see the importance of staying tuned and tuning into every single episode. Because if you don't tune in, if you don't get to see stuff like this, if you don't call in, you don't get to be part of the show. If you don't go to paranormalconspiracy.org and put your money in, you might as well be watching dirt. What a wonderful picture, Mark. Can we see it in the chat? Can we get some claps together in the chat? We'll all get the clap together for that terrific picture by 10-year-old Bryson. A 10-year-old drew that. A 10-year-old. Yep. Woo! Let's take one more look. Take one more look at that sucker before we get to that fucking duck. Get to the end of the mailbag. Get to the end of the last of the calls and call it a night. Yip. Woo! Welcome back! Yip. Woo! We are going ahead here on the final part of Paranormal Conspiracy talk show, folks. We're going to be taking the last of these 1,000 calls. It's taken us a couple hours to get through them now, but we're going to be taking the last of these 1,000 phone calls. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the show. Welcome back to the show. Put on to call number 1,000. The last one. Can you believe we got there already, folks? Call number 1,000. Call number 1,000 of the night. Put through. Put it through. Hello, caller. You're on the air. You are the 1,000th caller of the evening. Whoa. Welcome to the show. Yep, 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 yep. Woo! Yep, 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 yep.
Fucking yelling again. It's all he ever does. Hello?
Welcome to the show, caller. Welcome, and welcome. You are the 1,000th and final caller of the show.
Shut the fuck up. Hold on. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yes, I can hear you. Everybody, let's say hello and congratulations to the 1,000th caller of the night. Tonight, caller, we're going to be talking all about a focus on health. We hope that you have a question in regards to
Shut the fuck up. Quit talking. Do I get
medical
a
health?
Here?
Medical health. What do you have to say about that?
Oh my God, love to get a fucking. How you doing tonight? You remember me?
Doing real good. Keeping it healthy. Keeping it just right. We're doing the right things on the show. Drinking my pepper. Rinsing it out with my pepper. You know, a pepper a day keeps.
Are you?
Well, you don't want to do that. But
words and I mean, you just don't shut. You just keep talking and talking. Anyway, I'm here with here my buddy Johnny. Johnny, and what's your name? You know who this is?
What's your name, caller?
You for my name.
I know your name, but why don't you tell everybody what your name is? Why don't you tell everybody watching, everybody tuning in tonight what your name is?
Just fucking say it, you know.
It's Gorf. It's Gorf.
You know,
welcome, Gorf.
With that Gorf shit. Come on, you know my fucking name. Listen, I'm trying to get my buddy.
I was just testing you. Just testing.
Combat. Give me the phone number, and I can give it to him.
Yeah, you give the phone over to Johnny. We'll see what Johnny's doing there, Gorf, because.
I never said I was giving the phone to Johnny. Can you just read me the number?
It's 909-345-2880.
I just want to know the number.
909-345-2880.
All right, let's start with the first three now. Break it down. I want to hear the first three numbers.
You start with a 9.
Oh, hold on now. Did I say I was ready?
Tell me when you're ready.
All right, hold on. Go ahead.
You start that number with a 9.
All right, hold on a second. Hold on now. I'm up and ready to go. Give me the first three numbers here.
You started with a 9.
All right, combat 9.
And then you put in a 0, which isn't even a real number, but you put it in anyways.
So do I gotta put? Hold on. Do I gotta put anything down if it's just a 0? Because it's no meaning there.
You put it in anyways, I guess. I don't know. People put it in and it seems to. It seems to work.
All right.
What is this? Shut it off. He put in the. Another 9.
Listen, I got my son here. He's real nervous. I'm gonna just hand him the phone. Are you ready?
Yeah, put it on. Put Johnny on.
All right, my buddy. No, it's not Johnny. It's my other buddy, Combat. I'm trying to tell you that.
Put Combat on. Combat was the one that put that letter in earlier in the program, earlier in the mailbag, Mark.
Yeah, my buddy Combat. I know.
Combat. We remember. He's the one that's talking about putting on sunscreen and hair follicles. I remember. I'm a real doctor. I remember all these things. I remember all these things.
Combat, get here. All right, Combat. That's my buddy. That's my buddy, Doctor. Hey, Doc. This is Combat. Go back! I wrote the letter. Yeah, tell me about it.
Yuck.
I'm the one who wrote the letter?
Yeah, Combat, welcome to the show. Welcome.
I'm honored. Alrighty. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Combat. Let's get ready. I gotta go work with the king after this.
I'm nervous to talk to you. I handed the phone. You ain't giving him the... Just try again. Try again. Here, Combat. Talk to him.
What is this? Okay, we gotta close the show down. What's going on? How can we help you?
I wrote the letter for my head. How do I rub the cream in?
Just put some on your hands. I don't have any cream. I don't have any cream right now to show you, but
take the cream out.
Okay, hold on. I'll show you. And then you pretend that's the cream, and then you just rub it in like that, right?
Wait, I'm using a crank radio to listen to you. Tell him to use your hand to crank it. I got Johnny B mixing up the cream right now, but are you spitting?
Rub it in your
hands?
hands. Rub it in your hands like you're making a plan, and then don't wipe it off. Just wipe it in your skull. You hear me? This call is going off the rails. Okay, we're gonna pretend that this was even the 1,000 caller. This is the 990. Hang it up. Hang it up, please. That was the 999th call of the night, folks. We're gonna go ahead and do our final 1,000th call of the night. We're gonna apologize to our viewers out there for that last one. But hello, caller. You are the 1,000th and final call of the evening here on Paranormal Conspiracy Talk Show. How can we help you tonight?
Good evening, Doctor. How you been?
Doing great.
Oh?
Having the time of my life.
Doing great.
Doing my favorite thing. This has been 100% the greatest episode that we've ever had on this long-running show here now on Montclair Public Access TOS TV3. We had a lot of great, terrific phone calls tonight talking all about health tonight. How are you doing, caller?
Yeah, I actually...
How are you doing?
I'm good. Actually, I've been better, but my question is very important.
Cheers.
I mean, it's kind of philosophical, but since you are a doctor, like, I thought you would know.
Yeah.
Do you think love is necessary to be, like, healthy and happy in life? Because, I mean, it is about health today, right?
That's a good question, caller. That's a really good question to ask. I don't believe that it is absolutely necessary, but I think it helps. As long as it's a healthy love. You know what I mean? As long as it's a healthy type of love.
What type of love would it be?
Well, a healthy, loving relationship where two people care about each other very much, and not wanting to just fucking screaming and yelling at each other all the time like my last wife and the one I had before it. And it's got to be better than that.
So you have to do hug and do kiss and talk nice to each other and care for each other and be nice and maybe eat together or watch the TV or watch your show together.
Yep.
So love is very important. So if I feel like I'm lacking
to live a healthy life.
Yeah, because I mean, like I said, because if you don't feel the love, you can't be healthy, right?
Right. Well, you can be. It just takes a lot more effort, This is a very philosophical question. Indeed. Very thought-provoking question to end the night off.
Have you been feeling the love?
Well, caller, I'm a pretty busy guy. I don't know if you've seen this program before or anything, but I have a few priorities, engagements and whatnot I have to take care of, commitments is what you really want to call them, and I don't really have a lot of time for that healthy, loving relationship, but I have a lot of options and offers. Yes I do. Shut up, Mark. Shut up.
I guess my
I do so.
But
I just don't have the time.
Have you ever committed to making out with another man, or has that just not been on your radar? Hello?
We got a breaking medical report coming in here, folks.
Have you Have you ever made out with another man, or has that just not been your forte?
And then you just want to make sure that you get in there with the tweezers, medical tweezers. You want to make sure that the obstruction is visible. Now this is good because they're wearing gloves. This is good because they're wearing gloves.
What the heck?
And you want to go ahead there and pull out. It looks like, what is that? A fly? Is that a fly? And then yeah, just take a good gander. Don't pull too hard, or you're gonna rip the skin.
Really gross.
Don't pull too hard, or you're gonna rip the skin. And then take a good look.
way.
What hole was that even coming out of, Mark?
No way.
I didn't see.
Staying on YouTube.
Yeah, we're gonna get shut down.
Hello.
But no, what hole did that come out of, Mark?
I asked you a question. Well, I don't know what hole it came out of, but
Zoom out.
I asked you a question.
Not in. Don't zoom in. I don't want to see more of the fly. Zoom out. Is that even a fly, or is that?
Oh, look at this guy.
Jeez.
This guy hasn't made out with any man.
Oh, it's the belly button. It was the belly button. The belly button, Mark. Well, thank you very much, folks, for tuning in tonight to another very spectacular, amazing episode of Paranormal Conspiracy Talk Show. I hope, Mark and I both hope that you learned a lot tonight, folks, and that you're able to come away from this with something other than just the pranks that we had all night. But D Rabbits, thank you for tuning in. It's always great to see you on the internet, and Mallory's Asylum and Creole. It's great to see you all on the internet, and all of you tuning in there on Channel 3. Thank you very much for tuning in to our program of Paranormal Conspiracy Talk Show. We do have a few more episodes to go, about 13 more episodes to go before we take our season finale. So make sure you tune in next time. What are we on? Tomorrow night, I think. Well, next time, just check your TV guide and you'll see when we're on next time here on Paranormal Conspiracy Talk Show. My name is Doctor. It's been a great evening. Everybody, have a great night.
No, I'm not gonna have a good one. Because whenever your question, or just even asking that question, there's always gonna be a man that only answers halfway through. And I think tonight was one of those nights.
Riding with this convoy across the open land, shifting on my shifter and my dick in my other
and then what does he do? He decides to not answer the question.
That is my choice to ride upon the open road with all my trucking boys. With all the other truckers, I've gotten pretty close, but there's a certain group of them that are come to know the most. Some of them are bottoms and some of them are tops. We meet on Friday evenings in bathrooms at rest stops.
Should I open up a Coca-Cola or something? Oh, I don't know. Last time I used a microwave, I broke it. My left shoe is sticky for some reason. I put my socks on 2 at a time, like everyone else. Whoops, didn't mean to step in that.
Except for when you're doing the deed and easing on your snake. If a trucker's at your back door and really up your ass,
laying pipe. I'm working so hard. Laying pipe all night. Laying pipe. Unofficial. Oh, that's me in the credits. Oh, that's nice. Oh yeah. Oh, that's nice.
Riding on the highway on the number
I got a wedgie.
Pick me up some road strange. Man, she must weigh a ton. She's a friend of the road for sure, and she is quite cheap. She really gets the job done. But I can't sink in too deep. I'd rather have a trucker, not some.
Nobody takes a mick out of me.
Nobody. Slobbing on my knob. I'm riding for my freedom, and everyone else's too. Cause freedom is important when you're choosing who to screw. Trucking with the truckers on the open road. Let's do it. Talking on my CB while playing with my hose. Sucking all the truckers on the open road. 1998. Better have insurance cause I'm busting all the loads. Gross. Trucking with the truckers on the open road. Don't say it. Talking on my CB while playing with my hose. Sucking all the truckers on the open road. Better have insurance cause I'm busting all the loads. Yeah.